Alright, my fault, y'all. Let's get everybody back. What we doing? Where everybody at? Got Mercedes back in this joint. Who else? My fault. Let's get everybody back in this joint. Got AWOL and Measure.
So we back at it again.
Yeah, we back. For the Brody Omega, yo. So, what's up, y'all? My fault, y'all. You know how IG do. You know, IG can, keep on hating, kick us out after an hour. I don't know why they do that. They shit like that. Don't keep running. We back again. Fuck that shit podcast. With Mercedes Cherry, Bishop Boots, Big AWOL. We lit.
Everybody love my real name. Yeah, begging my first name, Mercedes Cherry. Jeez.
So man, I got a question, man. What made y'all, man? You know what I'm saying? Want to start the podcast?
Okay. Are you gonna add Omega?
Maybe fuck that.
Well, we started a podcast because so it's like that's like a meaty question. Why do we start a podcast?
Man, we started a podcast because we decided we just wanted to go our own little route, own little lane, just go crazy with it. You know what I mean? You wanted to talk to the people, touch with the people. Just bring a good light to to our area. You know what I mean?
All right. So what made y'all tune into the Nightlife crew?
Okay, cause both of us are in the nightlife, so it's like
okay.
Yeah, it's just a matter of us, tuning, giving props where we see is due. Where when I reach out to y'all, it's almost like when I reach out to y'all to be on it, it's like a sign of gratitude. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like a sign of appreciation. I see your work. I reach out because I feel like your work is valuable to me. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like. I see what you're doing. I see your movement. I see the noise that you're making. And me reaching out, you know what I mean? I'm still like, I threw my first party in 2010. You know what I mean? So I'm like a private party person. My first public party was 2.5 weeks ago. You know what I mean? So for y'all to embrace me into this space, you know what I mean? I have to show gratitude and appreciation. I am embracing the space, and I just started doing this in January. So it's not like I've been doing this for a while. So for me to be embracing this space is just straight appreciation and gratitude. So that is why that's why I reached out to y'all. You know what I mean? It's important for me to show the people that are making the noise that I see them. Like, you know what I mean? For me. Maybe not for
give it your flowers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Exactly. Thank you. This is why he is my partner in this shit. Because this is the shit. He gets what I'm trying to say. Like, I want y'all to know that I see the shit. And me starting out in January, figuring out who and what's going on and reaching out to people and hoping that they'll give me some answers to questions and shit that I have, and y'all not like, you know what I mean, being like, Hey, they said they can't hear me. Y'all, you can't
That's right. You got something in the background? You got something to play in the background?
No.
So far as like,
but this is for y'all. This is for y'all. Like, I could talk about myself on my own live. This is for y'all. Like, you know what I mean? So back to y'all. You throwing your piece because it's like we gotta move on because we got 2 more minutes after this. So it's like I'm trying to get to y'all. Like, what? Now I can hear myself.
You on the speaker?
I really want to. I can hear myself talk. Somebody need to.
I did that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hello. All right. Okay. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
that sounds better than that.
All right. Okay. There's no echo.
Yeah, the
Hear
echo
me?
gone now.
All right, bet. Perfect. Okay, so this is about y'all. Like, I could get on my own live and talk about myself, so this is not necessarily for that. This is for y'all. So back to y'all. This is why you're here. Fuck that shit podcast. I really appreciate y'all for being here. I'm giving y'all flowers. So to answer that question, why I reached out to y'all, back to the shits. And okay, so Omega, you was making a point. You was telling us how you got into this and what your lane is and what your niche is. And then AWOL, I want you to tell us what your niche is, and then we're gonna rock with it. Let's do it.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. So long story short, I got in the game around about like 2009, 2010. I started a little spot on A Street called it was called 12 Lounge back then. It turned into Touche before they shut it down. But yeah, I started out on A Street. We did a couple events up and down A Street. You know, A Street got all the clubs and it been popping for a minute. So I definitely made my run through there. And then I want to say like 2015, we started doing like Layla Lounge and bigger venues like that. Like really uh, bringing them out, like really trying to have like serious parties, and that was our main thing is just having like a real party because back in the day, motherfuckers used to be in the club just standing around and you know what I'm saying, looking dry shit. I'm like, nah, this ain't no real party. This ain't that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
they here, they drinking, but that ain't no real party. So our thing was having a real party. You know what I'm saying? Like my man to be on the mic, hyping up the crowd, girls going crazy. You know what I'm saying? We pouring Ciroc. This how long ago it was. We was drinking Ciroc and shit. You know what I'm saying? So nobody drinking no more now. But yeah, we was doing what we call back then. It was called old boy shots. We'll take the bottle. You know what I'm saying? You'll be like we had them lined up. You know what I'm saying? You come up, old boy shot, next old boy shot, whole crowd turned up. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was the real party. You know what I'm saying? So I can say that's my lane. You know what I'm saying? Making sure whatever I do, that shit. You know what I'm saying? Go in. It niggas leave. Even if the party on a bad night, don't be a lot of motherfuckers in there. The people that's in there, I'm gonna make sure they have a good ass time. You know what I'm saying? It could be 3 motherfuckers in there. We gonna have a good ass time regardless. It could be 100 motherfuckers in there. We guaranteed to have a good time. The real party, that's what old boys do. Oh yeah, that's why he says, yeah, you met old boy shots was yeah, that was everything.
All right. Okay. So, AWOL, what's your shit?
All right, my niche was I was Mr. 9 to 5. They called me Mr. 9 to 5. I used to make the ladies work before I became a lead promoter in the city. I was an MC at Red Lounge. Everybody used to call me Mr. King of Red Lounge. I used to make everybody come to Red Lounge. Anytime you step in there, my name will ring bells. And like I said, I usually cater to the ladies a lot. You know what I'm saying? That was my niche. You know what I'm saying? I was Mr. Poppy Pablo. You know what I'm saying? Because the ladies love the light skinned man that was on the mic and everything, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I used to know if I can keep the ladies here, the fellas are gonna come. And that's one of the rules in the game. If you can make the ladies come, the fellas gonna come.
Oh,
So
definitely.
I used to cater to the ladies a lot, singing on the mic, doing just cracking jokes with the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Just doing everything that, you know what I'm saying, to make them feel good and make them feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the main things. You got to make everybody feel comfortable, having a good time, and just making them feel good. Like I said, me and my DJ, you know what I'm saying, at the time, shout out DJ 500. You know what I'm saying? We built a good relationship with us, though. You know what I'm saying? They love, they used to call us kid and play. I was play, he was kid. But, but yeah, it's just all about, you know what I'm saying, making the people feel good, making them feel comfortable, making them want to come back to that experience again. It's basically making it feel like it's a drug. They got to come back.
Okay. So, moving forward, like, what's your brand? Like, what is what's your plan moving forward with your brand? Like, how, like, what's your push? Like, if you had an ideal like space, like, what could you do? Like, if there was like a space, what would it consist of? Like a club, a night, like, what kind of parties do y'all foresee yourself? Because y'all been in it for a while, like, so it's like, is it evolution or you just gonna keep rocking with what you're doing?
I mean, I feel like, man, over time, you know what I'm saying, we just we adapt to the new wave, the new generation and everything. So, you know, what we see, you know what I'm saying, like, this is all about paying attention to the crowd, paying attention to what the people like, and we gotta adapt with it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't keep throwing the same
I
party
totally
back in
agree with
08. It
that.
ain't gonna work in 2022.
Hell nah, hell nah. Basically, for me, I definitely embrace everybody coming up underneath of me. You know what I'm saying? All my youngers, all my little bros, you know what I'm saying? Little sisters out there. You know what I'm saying? So, outside of that, me being older, I make sure that the people that still around my age and been rocking with me, they still feel comfortable. I'm still providing the things that they looking for. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a balance. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody like to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, for sure.
Okay, so I everybody in the same question. What is your most latest moment is a party, like a party facilitator, like not just being at a party, but like working in a party that you created?
For me,
Right.
it was my first New Year's party. It was just me and my team. It was at this old spot called what the fuck was that joint called? The Old Republic Gardens on U Street. That joint still closed. Matter of fact, me and my team was the last ones that had parties in that joint. But New Year's Eve, man, we dogged that joint. You know what I'm saying? And the best part about it was like the biggest club that we had ever done at that time. You know what I'm saying? And it was the biggest party we ever had. And we not only had a good ass party, everybody had fun, no issues. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the night, we cashed the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like that was like that was yeah. I remember that shit. Like we cashed the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So for me, you know, that was definitely a big moment. We had bigger parties and everything, but personally, for me and my team, that was like one of the most special moments for us. Like I said, that was our own party, and we did that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We did that shit.
All right. What's
He still trying to figure it out now. He like, man, it's been so many.
I stand Poppy on the mic?
I mean, I don't know if I should say this on this mic though, but my latest party, man, it was about what, maybe like 4 years ago at Red Lounge. Man, I was the MC at the time. Me and my, you know what I'm saying, my DJ was calling me, something. I need to get to the club, I get to the club by like 12, 15, busted. Soon as I, you know, if you ever been to Red Lounge, they got the long ass steps. Soon as I woke up the steps, I'm busted. Soon as I get to the top of the set, it was a female that was there that, you know, kind of, you know what I'm saying, was attracted to the young man. And I tell you that it wasn't even 2 minutes. Tried to go to the bathroom, and I got pulled in the girls' bathroom, and all I heard on the mic was AWOL fucking in the bathroom.
Man.
So the whole time you actually had you. Oh, it was a lit night. Shit, what you
Shit, Brody with the. Oh, why everybody thought we fucked? He said, "Come here, get that good."
He hit the fucking principal Joe in the office where everybody listening to him fucking while they at the club. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was my
That's
latest
a
night.
good night. Well.
I mean,
Okay.
she had to leave the club. I mean, but The show must go on.
TD say
I'm done. That's why he lit his Monday party, because he just is lit in
That's
real
crazy.
life. But y'all give y'all shout outs, and yeah, give a shout out, tell the people where they can find you.
Yeah, you can definitely find us this Friday at Power Nightclub. We going all the way up. Y'all
Yeah.
already know what it is. Power is back. If you didn't know, now you know. And then coming up Tuesdays, we're gonna be at Deja Vu Lounge. So yeah, definitely tap in.
Tap in. Go
Yeah, I
ahead.
want to shout out my producer Keys. You know what I'm saying? My team. You know what I'm saying? Get on some ass. Shout out my best friend T, DJ.
Where they can find you at? Big
DJ Lingo, DJ 500, my nigga Polo, you know what I'm saying? It's so many people I got to shout out, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do too much. Y'all can follow me on BIGAYEWALL. That's Big AWAL. And like my man Omega said, we had motherfucking Power on Fridays. We finna get lit a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
a lot of bit. They is super lit.
Yeah,
Don't sit that.
already know.
They
If you
little
don't know, you losing nothing.
they little be having me down till Wednesday. Okay, Friday. Goddamn. I can't come on Friday. Y'all got me lit. I can't go nowhere till Thursday again.
Two turn.
I gotta practice. I gotta practice hanging with y'all. Y'all be too fucked up. Oh man, I be like, yeah, drink this Hennessy. I just had tequila. Hennessy.
Sometimes you gotta say no.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know.
you got to say no. I
I
got
got to make sure.
I got lit with Omega and them actually my birthday had just passed. Got lit with them. I wasn't even in the club for an hour. I was in the car. Sleep.
Okay,
Oh yeah, it's been nice like
I
that.
got to practice this shit because I be hanging with the ghosts and shit. Fuck got years. I've been here since January.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you a secret though. Ain't never nothing wrong with sliding off to yourself, throwing up, and then coming back to the party once you get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm done with drugs. I'm done with drugs. I'm done with drugs. And thank you so much for being on that. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And this.
Oh yeah, man. Man, look, everybody, man. End of the month,
appreciate y'all for having us.
I'm dropping my single, man. So y'all definitely gotta go get that.
Yeah. Perfect. And Papa,
Thank you. I appreciate you, man.
push the exit.
All right.
All right. All right.
That was what's up, man. We had A1 Omega the boss on that joint. That shit went crazy. You most definitely control the situation, that conversation. But the next conversation, they about to get hit with some banger questions real quick. Well, who we adding?
Mr. Fly Balls.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta hurry up. He got like 10 minutes. We better fucking fire his ass. These questions. Go for your ass.
Where he at? I don't see him. Tell him.
He just said
You got DJ HD.
He said, there you go. He said, add him. You gotta push you gotta send requests. Add him, Mr. Fly Boston.
No, I don't got no requests. Hey, request it, bro.
You can't add him?
Okay, let me see. Yeah, I got it. I saw him. There you go. Who else we adding? You just added him?
Yep.
Hey man,
Right.
what the shit?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, I'm trying to figure out how to add myself. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's all good, bro.
How y'all doing?
How you living? How you living? What's up?
I'm
What's
good.
up?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
People.
Man, feeling blessed.
Man, I'm blessed to be on here. Y'all got a lot of energy on this jump, man. I definitely appreciate it.
Thank you.
Nah,
Introduce yourself.
nah, we appreciate you coming up.
Introduce yourself. We'll tell you. Tell you. Thank you in a second. Introduce yourself. They want to know who you is.
Well, I'm Mr. Fly Boston. As you see, I do a lot of stuff. Throw parties. Do real estate. I do everything. I just try to get into everything. I don't limit myself to nothing.
All right. Okay. So this is Mr. Fly Boston, and he is being humble.
No, I ain't not being humble. Look,
You
I ain't
are.
being
Like,
humble.
you are. Like,
I ain't being humble.
you wanna,
You know what I'm saying? I ain't
y'all
trying.
really, y'all two is like the stripper party goats for real. Like, people is not, they might not know. Boots got some more public face. Mr. Fly Boston, you're more of a ghost like a ghost page, but your shit is lit. Like, you might not have the clout on your face, but your shit is lit. Is somebody with a public figure platform,
I
which
definitely appreciate it.
amazing to see. So like we're not about to sit on here and just like, oh yeah, like this is him being humble, like, for real. Like, this is him being humble. Like, let's not do that.
No,
Like,
you making me laugh.
let's talk
We might as well get into it. Let's dissect it.
Go, Mr. Fly Boston.
Let's get it.
So let's stop
get
the
it.
bullshit. Turn the regular club to the strip club. Have bitches busting it down in the middle of the dance floor like they at the
I don't do none of that. I'm the director. Everybody else do it. Everybody else do that stuff. I'm just the director.
The man run the orchestra.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Put the pieces together. I'm not in it.
He be doing shit like this.
Shooting the camera.
He be this him. Over there, shake ass. You. Over there, shake ass. You. This motherfucker be the orchestra, the conductor of the shit.
But you don't hear me say nothing. I don't say none of that. I don't do nothing. I just make sure everybody have a good time. Everybody in the right place, and everybody get their shine. You know, that's what it's about.
No, lean in. Entirely too much good of a time. Like, this man throws after hours that people don't want to go home. It'd be like 7. It'd be like 8 o'clock in the morning. Security like, go home.
Security almost had it with a couple nigga ass for
falling asleep.
I'm gonna have to touch down. I love the strippers, love the dancers.
They're so comfortable in the space, they're just going to sleep. Just everywhere.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. What y'all got over there? Y'all got the food too?
Ever do that shit and sit on my platform and just be like, oh yeah, I just throw parties and I be doing shit. No. Like, it be 8 o'clock in the morning, security's like, go home. Don't y'all got somewhere to be? It's 8 o'clock. Like, literally. Where the party just doesn't end. It just never stops. Like, it just never stops.
Hey,
like,
I like to see
all night long. Like,
I like to see
everybody. He be sleep. He be sleep.
I told you, I make sure everybody have a good time. Then I go to sleep.
The party it be 8 o'clock in the
morning. But it's safe. Everybody's safe and having a good time.
8 o'clock in the
That's all that matters.
8 o'clock in the morning. He's been asleep since 12:30. He's waking up as people are leaving his house to go work for the day. Let's talk about it.
Give me your props. What's up?
Talk about it.
Nah, I definitely appreciate it, man.
He be sleep. You be like, room door locked. What you in here doing? I'm asleep. I'm asleep. 12 o'clock. I mean, it be basement. You can't, it's like the vibes. Like, I have never seen so many strippers shaking ass and just girls shaking ass with the strippers. It could be money in there. It could be no money in there. Everybody is still shaking ass, enjoying this. It's like the energy that he brings to this shit is insane. Like,
Definitely. Y'all can't miss Sunday either. Don't miss Sunday, please don't.
Sunday, it's
What's Sunday? What's Sunday? Nah, let's get to me. Because everybody got an event every day. I need to get tuned in.
I'm just telling you, Sunday, it's Wednesday. I'm sure probably the whole DMV probably already know about it. It ain't even Sunday yet. It ain't even Saturday. Everybody know about it. So we bringing in DC to Baltimore.
Okay.
Club downtown. The reason why I say that, man, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. DC is dead as far as nightlife. Be honest.
Ooh.
Let's talk about it.
Dead nightlife because everybody moved to Baltimore. Baltimore is the new wave now, as far as parties.
You think so? You believe so?
So since they justification happened here, a lot of people don't party in DC. It's extra hard to throw parties in DC. Unless you lit, you could make it happen, but it's not like it used to be.
But why so? Why you say that?
Because I mean,
is it because everybody have a different niche?
Look, people that party a lot. I'm gonna say this: wealthy people party, but they don't party as much as people mid range. So it's like everyone from DC moved to Baltimore. Baltimore lit. Like Baltimore is lit as far as parties. Like I'm gonna be honest. I love DC. I love DMV, but it's like everybody's moving to Baltimore. So what do that mean? DC still lit. I mean, it's a couple of lit spots, but you know, I don't. You know, that's just my suggestion as being the promoter for a long time and just saying how it comes from this to that to this.
Okay, so how long have you been a promoter?
I'm gonna say party planner. I'm not gonna say promoter.
Party planner.
If you say promoter, you just bringing people out the way. Party planner. I've been say about 12 years. Party,
Okay.
throw parties, putting people in the right place. You get what I'm saying? Putting, because you got your promoters that think that call themselves an event planner. They're not an event planner because they don't plan an event. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're a promoter. You bring people out. Your job is to bring people out, connect with people. Woo-woo.
And that's what I feel like my niche is event planning. I don't want to be a promoter. I don't want to be responsible for bringing people out. I want to be responsible for facilitating the litation. Y'all bring the people out. I want to be responsible for planning the creative vibes, and y'all be responsible for bringing the people. Yes, I can. I can have my own following. You end up technically being a promoter because you have to do some type of marketing for the event. But I feel like I don't want to be.
You have to be a promoter in the party. Your energy is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Your energy, just like make people have fun. I ain't gonna swell to you. Like you in the building, it's like I can hear her ass from down the street, but she getting the party lit type shit. Like you get what I'm saying? Certain people got they got a special feature. Like some people bring all the females out. Some people, the niggas like like to be around and like females. As you gotta figure out what's your lane. You get what I'm saying? You gotta figure out what's your lane. If you're event planner and you creative, if you're creative, then your best niche is event planning.
You right.
But I feel like people like you are pushing me to be more in the party. than I was previously before.
Yeah, because you are the party. I mean, I gotta push you in. You not. I'm gonna pitch you where you need to be, because that's gonna make the party hot. You got your host, running around the mic. You got your person that actually really like the hostess of the party, basically making sure everybody coming uncomfortable, having a good time, this and that. You motivating the girls to do wild shit or shake their ass or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your job. You know what I'm saying? People need to realize that they have a job in the party. Yes, it's to bring people out. But once you're in the party, your job is to do certain things. You're a bartender.
Ooh.
Mixed drinks, you got to suggest stuff, you this. It's just different layers of the party once you're bringing the people out. Now you have to figure out ways how are you going to entertain the party to make them come back. You get what I'm saying? I turned my whole basement because, like I said, I've been doing this after house for a minute. I ain't going to say I was one of the first. I'm going to say Boom. Dude named Boom. That's one of the first I saw. But I'm the first that made my house feel like a club. People in the house, they were like, yo, I went there, I seen the house. Yo, I went inside, what the fuck? And they come back every time I throw an event. Every time I throw an event, same people came back. They said, I love this spot. Like this and that. Like, I never felt like this way in the house.
That you're in a house.
Yeah, like.
Even when you come upstairs, you feel like you're in a club going to the restaurant upstairs at the club in the little lobby area. You don't feel like you're in a house until you're leaving back out. Like, been in the house for 8 hours and I didn't. And now we're going to get a bottle at 8 o'clock in the morning and we're going to go get drunk and pass out until 12 o'clock because we're still entirely too lit from the energy in the house.
Hey, Mercedes, are we adding DJ HD on it?
No, not yet. We're getting ready to add him in like 5 minutes.
I bet. Just want to make sure because I seen you requesting.
He did request it because he had a rebuttal. He had something to say.
He got a little something, heard something.
The DC Nightlife is not dead. I resurrected.
I mean,
I had a feeling because I know he tried jumping at you as soon as he said something. I say he tried requesting. It's on.
Throwing parties since Dominique Moxley and Mark Spain. I ain't never seen niggas do it like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, them niggas they basically made so much money off Nightlife that you don't even hear or see them no more. Like, that's the time that I was like, young, it's it. You get what I'm saying? But now, I mean, like I said, it's still some lit parties, but money make it wise. Like, money make it wise. Like, people throw parties and make nothing, $50, $100. I'm talking about making real money throwing parties. I think that's the objective because nobody likes to come out and make little change.
Absolutely right.
You know, that's why I just.
All right, so
so
we gotta wrap this because I sit and talk to your ass all fucking day. So.
You be picking my brain. I like that.
Oh, I be calling like, with the questions. I have some questions. It'd be always an interview, okay? I'd be always having hella questions. But anyway, so, what is your latest moment as a party facilitator?
I had so many lit moments.
Like, pick one.
I'm gonna say my lit moment when I had a pregame at I think it was my birthday. I had a pregame at my house with everybody. The pregame was so lit, I didn't even make it to the club for my actual birthday party. Next day I came, motherfuckers was sending me videos and photos of this crazy ass party. I wasn't even at because I was at the pregame that was crazy lit. So I think that's one of my real crazy nights. And I wasn't even at the fucking club. That's crazy. So I don't know. That's
lit. That's lit, man.
That's lit.
Oh.
Yes, it's a vibe check. So give me your shout outs and tell the people where they can find you at.
Man, shout out. I'm Mr. Fly Boston. I got a lot of pages because I'm a mass promoter, like mass. I can't name all my pages because they're gonna be like, "Oh, that was you that messaged me." Nah, that was. So I can't name all the pages. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Get on Some Ass. He making a wave, making a name. He fucking shit up out here. Come out Sunday. I'm giving out free champagne, all that. Free
I will
table.
be there.
We're gonna have strippers. We're gonna have
I
we
will be
gonna
there.
photo shoots. Anything you want, you can name. Go there, find your nice little shawty, have fun, and turn the fuck up. Because that's what the fuck I'm gonna do.
That's what's up. Appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate
Most
you.
definitely.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Now I know you're gonna be working.
Yes.
Oh,
All right. Well, thank you so much for being on Fuck That Shit podcast, and we appreciate your time. And push the X.
Oh, that's. See, I'm
Yes.
old, man. What a, how you take that shit out?
Push the X.
Hold up.
I think it's a top.
There you go. All right. Go ahead and die.
All right.
I didn't even hear HD. HD in there. Oh, no.
HD. Fuck That Shit podcast. Got HD in the building. HD, DJ HD. What's up, man?
But I like.
How you living?
I'm living great. I like how y'all say the best for last.
I'm like, where
Y'all
is
save the best for
time?
last, man.
We always gotta say the best for last.
One thing about Shy is you gotta tell him 8:30 so he can be here by 9:30. That's what you gotta tell him. It's Shy. It's Shy. He probably forgot knowing him or he's somewhere asleep. But y'all say the best for last. And I did have a rebuttal to that whole DC situation too, saying DC
Let's talk about it. Let's dissect it.
ain't DC ain't really popping in the nightlife. DC is popping in the nightlife. I mean, DC be popping in the nightlife since COVID. If you
Yeah,
really want to be
I
technical,
believe so
during
too.
COVID.
if you really want to be technical, clubs were still open. That's when the afties really start getting popping. When they say that you had to be out by 12, you pull up to the afties, you know what I'm saying, and you there till 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. Like, so to say DC nightlife isn't popping, DC nightlife is popping. It's not popping like it used to be, but it's still popping. You still have, your heavy hitter clubs, Rose Bar, Opera, and all that. Then you had a lot of new clubs that opened up, even during COVID. You had a lot of new spots open up, like Privilege and spots like that. So to say DC, really isn't popping. DC is the home of nightlife. If you really want to be technical, the whole DMV is the home of nightlife.
Okay, talk about it. Elaborate.
I
Why?
mean, we could talk about it. I got the number one party in VA, and I'm not even a promoter.
Damn.
I'm a DJ. You know what I'm saying? I started off as a promoter, and then I just got into DJing. But I got the number one party in VA. A hashtag. Make sure y'all check in each and every Saturday. Hashtag Saturdays. Um, I'm probably on one of the hottest parties on 8th Street down at Lure. Like
Oh,
it goes crazy on
oh,
Fridays. On Fridays it go crazy. I miss to have them on their necks at a Lure. Guarantee you, as soon as you walk in there, you're gonna see females on their necks twerking. So
they be Fridays at a Lord. Let's talk about it because,
it'd be the recap
honey,
videos.
the dance floor be so packed. Every girl, you literally be getting trampled with ass walking, trying to get.
As it should be.
Oh yeah, I gotta pull up. I need
As
to most definitely pull up.
as
Yeah, hell yeah. What you talking about?
as it
HGB
should
had
be.
the bitches like I be like, you're trying to kill them.
I mean,
You're trying to kill them.
so
Like the music, it be like
it's crazy. Like for me, when I DJ at a Lure on Fridays, Saturday morning, my DMs be flooded with females talking about, you have my knees hurting, my back hurting, I got bruises. I never had bruises when I go to the club, and now I have bruises. It's like, you gotta stop what you're doing. And I tell them, like, if I stop what I'm doing, I'm not doing my job. That's my job. I got it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't wake up the next day in any type of pain, I ain't doing my job. So
Hey.
He be having them literally. It be like, I just be looking up at the DJ booth like, can somebody put a mass inhaler? Because I know somebody got asthma in this bitch. They about to pass out. It's like,
I mean,
it be back to back to back to back hits, like, where everybody is like, hey, shake it ass, more ass, hey, shake it more ass, shake it more ass, shake
I
it more
mean
ass, hey, shake it more ass. Like,
I mean that
love going to an HD party. It's always a fucking vibe. So I'm
I
definitely
mean
here for hours.
a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like I've been in nightlife over a little over 10 years. So I've seen it all. I've seen parties that flopped. I've seen parties that did good. But like the main pivotal part of your party is the DJ. A lot of people really don't realize that. Like they try to put the DJ at the bottom of the totem pole, but your DJ is really the main person of your party.
Right.
Because like if you don't have a DJ that has that good energy, that has the good vibes, and that can't really read a crowd, then your party's going to show that. Like if I'm standing there and I'm not really reading my crowd, like if I see like, oh, the crowd is 21 and over, but I'm playing all music that's for the 30 and over, then what's the point in even having me there? Like that 21 and over crowd is going to leave, and your party is just a dud. So it really goes hand in hand with your promoter and your DJ as far as how your party goes. Like a lot of people just really think like, oh, the promoter is one of the main people that get the people in the doors. It's the promoter, it's the promoter, it's the promoter. But it's also your DJ too, because your DJ has a following. Like it's been venues that I did, and my following follow me to those venues. Like I had like a group of girls that I started off at Heaven and Hell, and every venue that I've been to, they follow me there. Boom, everywhere I go, they're there. And that's a good look as far as being a DJ. That's definitely a good look to like where you can go anywhere and your following is definitely coming with you. But because that shows the promoter that, all right, if I put this DJ on, I know for a fact his people's going to come, and I'm gonna make money at the end of the night. And that's just pretty much it. Like I said, I started off in the promo game, but then I got into the DJ game. And it's rare. It's real rare that you have DJ/promoters that does the same thing, like a DJ that promotes or a promoter that DJs his own party at the same time. And it kind of throws people off. People are like, yo, who's the promoter on this? And like they usually ask me, and I tell them I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here, you know. But the whole time I'm the promoter of the party at the same time. So, you know, it's like that dual role. It's a, you know, that dual role thing.
But I got a question for you though. So as you as the DJ though, like, do you focus on just trying to get paid for the night, or do you actually focus on trying to get that party lit too?
My main focus is to get the party lit. Because at the end of the day, it's a job. You know what I'm saying? You're at your job. If I'm at my regular 9 to 5, I'm not going to slack just because I know I'm getting paid. I'm gonna give it 100%. And that's the same thing as when it comes to DJing. You want to get the party lit because at the end of the night, your pay usually, you know, falls on that, because the promoter can say, well, you didn't even get the party lit, so I'm just gonna pay you XYZ. And then it's like a reputation thing. You know what I'm saying? Is you don't want to go and you try to go to a venue or you try to go work with another promoter and they be like, oh, now we heard how you did, you know, such and such party, like
Yeah,
you
you being
was
known as
slumming.
the DJ that didn't get the party lit, like that is a bad.
Yeah, cause believe it or not, that nightlife is so vast, but it's also a small world at the same time.
Yeah, it's a small
You
world.
know what I'm saying? Because it could
Like
be
everybody
like,
low key knows each other.
yeah, and promoters talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's gonna come to a time as to where one promoter's gonna work with another promoter, then that promoter's gonna work with another promoter, and then when it comes down to like DJs, they gonna say, well, how about we throw HD on the joint and the promoter that you know that I worked for, and you know if I was a slum DJ, they gonna be like, oh nah, he be slumming. And just them saying that, it goes a long way because it goes deep down to even to the club owners. So if I go to a club owner, the club owner can even be like, yeah, I heard, you know what I'm saying, that you know you're not a top caliber DJ. And it's the same thing as far as the promotion. Like if you not one of them DJs that really crank, they throw you on one of them slow nights on a Monday, a Tuesday, you know, sometimes on a Wednesday to where the crowd really isn't it's not a packed venue, you know what I'm saying? So they not really taking the chance of having you DJ on a packed night, you slum and all the crowd leaves, they losing out on money. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's the DJ nightlife is just the same as the promoter nightlife. You competing against other DJs. Like as soon as a new promoter
Right.
comes into town, a new DJ's coming into town, and then when they get wind of who the top DJs are, they gunning for your spot, hands down. Like it's been so many DJs that will come and just gun for my spot, and it's like, all right, so you know, and the promoter let me know, but like, yeah, if somebody trying to come take your Friday nights, like, how you gonna act? And once you cut up and you show off, then you pretty much solidified your spot at your venue. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot to it, but it isn't a lot to it. Like a lot of like it's a lot of politics as well when it comes to the nightlife. Because if you can't debate or you can't say the right thing that they want to hear, then nobody's really gonna rock with you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a politics thing for real. At the end of the day, but it's
Okay,
like
so why do you say that it's a politics thing?
I say it's a politics thing because usually it's and like you know like the young lady said you know earlier, if you don't have that type of clout that someone's looking for, they're not gonna rock with you. You know what I'm saying? So it can be you can have me and another DJ, but this DJ has way more clout than me. A promoter will go with them, or a venue owner will go with them because of their clout, their face. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, all right, so way more people know him than they know you, so I'm gonna get him to be the face of my party versus you. But then when it comes out that your face of your party, like you said, can only bring 3 people out versus the person that don't have that much clout that can bring 20, 40 people out. You know what I'm saying? That
Because
right there
actually
is
they're actually participating in facilitating a party. They're like just because you have a face or clout doesn't mean you're necessarily good at what you're doing. Like
right.
a lot of what I'm like a lot of what I've been hearing from everybody is like actually like the organic connections that y'all are making in the clubs is facilitating the waves in y'all parties and in y'all spaces.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's and granted it used to be that way. You know what I'm saying? As to where if you was the DJ, you pull up. It don't matter if you had clout or not. It just mattered how you rock a party. You know what I'm saying? If you can rock a party, it didn't even matter if you was known, you know, versus, oh yeah, you know, he got 10K followers on Instagram. versus he only has 4,700 followers on Instagram. Well, my 4,700 might be the ones where all 4,700 of my followers come out versus this person only gonna bring 3,000 of their followers out. You know what I'm saying? And it's because I know how to rock a party. It's not because I know such and such. I did shows with such and such or such and such and such and such. Like, granted, like I was on some events with some big artists, but I don't use that as my selling point. You know what I'm saying? I don't be like, oh yeah, you know, I did a show with the baby. I hosted the concert with Lil Durk and Shxt. I don't use that as my selling point because then they're gonna take that as, oh, so you can do that, then you the plug and probably getting them here. Now I want you to see what I can actually do in the booth before I even let you know, yeah, I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. You know what I'm saying? But, like it's all based on how you promote yourself and present yourself in the nightlife. Like I was taught that if you treat people, you know what I'm saying, the way that you want to be treated, and you make sure that the people that come to your party is taken care of and that they having a good time and that they see that you have good energy, then they're gonna rock with you. They're gonna rock with you regardless, no matter, you know what I'm saying, whatever type of event you at. Like you can do a club and then you can turn around and do like a back to school block party, but you know what I'm saying, if you got that good energy, your people's gonna follow you just because of your energy.
I definitely can agree with that. I definitely agree with that. That is definitely, like, energy goes a long way in entertainment. Once you're in the entertainment business, having memorable moments and creating memorable moments with people. Boots, what's our next question?
Man, as the DJ, what do you prefer? You prefer coming to the event with the equipment already there, or you rather bring your own equipment?
I prefer coming with equipment already there. And a lot of DJs, that I know, usually prefers that as well too, because one, if something happens, like if somebody comes and spills a drink on your equipment, granted the venue might cover it, they might not. And then you also gotta think, like, when we do private events, we spending over $1,000 in equipment. Like, just, our boards alone is, $1,200, $1,500. You know what I'm saying? So if we bring our stuff, and it gets messed up, then we out of $1,500. Granted, the club, their stuff get messed up, they can replace theirs, the next day. And then sometimes it's really not worth bringing our own stuff for the amount that we get paid. Like, a lot of people think that when we do these clubs, DJs do clubs, we get paid, the big bucks. We get paid, $1,000 a night, stuff like that. That's usually not the case. The high end, you know what I'm saying, is usually probably about $5. If you at one of them type of clubs, and you know what I'm saying, if you've been around a while, it's high end, you could probably get paid $5 for the night. But I mean, low end, you know what I'm saying, $250. But it all depends on what club that you do and where at. But I definitely prefer just plug and go. That's the philosophy, plug and go. So as soon as the night's over with, I unplug, I can leave. I don't gotta worry about packing nothing up or none of that.
Exactly. All right, so I've been ending everybody's interview with, what is the latest memory you have in a party facilitator's position? Like, what's your latest moment as a DJ, event planner, promoter, whatever?
Oh man, it's so many. You really can't like cap one, but geez, I would probably have to say when I was DJing and I ate 6 edibles.
No.
All of
My
them,
man was like,
all of them 500 milligrams of THC a piece.
What?
oh no.
And it was just like as I was DJing, like everything just slowed down. Like even
I
down,
bet.
even that like the music slowed down, the people slowed down, and yeah, like that was a wild night because that was like the same night where I was cranking so hard of being so high. Like I actually had girls kissing girls in the club that night too.
Oh damn. My man had an orgy out here, man, out here again. I had orgies.
Yeah,
I told you
yeah.
that having girls going crazy. I'm not surprised. It's the
Man,
it's
we pull up,
edibles. Like
pull up. We gotta do
who
whole
advised
DC
you up
tour.
to do that? Like who told you that was gonna be a good thing to do? Like what made
I
you?
don't know because it was
You
Howard's
have to be
home.
hungry, man.
It was Howard's homecoming. You know what I'm saying? So it was like the I was DJing the whole night. I didn't have no opener and I didn't have no
Uh,
closer. So it was like for me to see the club go from empty to it just getting like packed. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, man, look, everybody else, they feeling themselves. I'm trying to feel myself too. And then it's like eating one, I was like, yo, it didn't work. By the time I got to the second one, nothing. And 4 more later, I'm like, geez, like these is weak. Like the amount that I paid for these, man, like. And then like as soon as that thought hit me, it just hit me. Boom! I was just everything just slowed down. And then I just looked, and I seen girls kissing girls in the club. I said, yo, like.
Oh, wow.
man.
So
Sounds like a wonderful night to me. Tell the people where they can find you at.
you can find me on Instagram, underscore official DJ HD underscore. Anybody else is a poser. You can find me Tuesdays at Allure for tacos and tequila, $5 shots all night of tequila.
Hey, hey.
You can catch me at Allure on Fridays for the night show. Saturdays you can catch me at hashtag the #1 party in VA with the 3 Kings of VA. Sunday you can catch me at Allure on Sundays.
Man,
And
working.
coming soon, you can catch me each and every Thursday at District Daiquiris. So
Oh, he it's booked and busy for me.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
It's booked and busy.
That type of summer.
Yeah, oh, that type of winter, that type of spring.
Ah.
yeah,
HDB
definitely.
book, okay? Don't ever.
Yeah. I tell people, man, look. If you want to book me as soon as possible because dates is filling up. Like I just got booked for August. I just got booked for October, July, next month. Book while you can. I got a booking already set for 2023. Got bookings already set for then. So it's just you gotta get in where you fit in. So
It's thank you so much. We really appreciate your time and thank you for coming to Fuck That Shit podcast 3rd episode. We definitely will be bringing you back.
oh
And
yeah, no problem. Anytime, just let me know. I definitely chime in.
you got
I'll
any
share my
shout outs
knowledge.
to give? Oh, and I got one question. One more.
What's that?
Actually, we ain't gonna have enough time. I don't got enough. Tell the people. You got any shout outs or anything like that? We ain't gonna have enough.
We counting down. We got 30 seconds. Counting
Yeah,
down.
I want to shout out my brothers and out VA with me, Pompeii, Epic. Shout out to you, Mercedes, new in the game. Keep doing what you're doing. And shout out to the podcast, man, changing the game, putting the city on. That's how we do it.
Hey,
Appreciate
fuck
it.
that shit.
And
About
We
and
are
that.
not
YG Shea.
No
YG Shea
back
is in the
there.
building. YG Shea
fuck
in the
that
building.
shit.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm